Let's get your positive pick a card reading for this week. Do you have a question in mind? Think about a couple of questions before choosing, and I will reveal your answer with the yes/no oracle. We have 4 groups on the table. Please choose from group 1. Feeling overwhelmed, needing to focus on breath work. This is where your message is going to be. Playing hard, picking up your game. This is group 2. At a crossroads, thinking about a new direction. This is group 3. Optimism, trying to hold a positive attitude. This is group 4. Choose from one of the groups and I'll be back with your reading. Back group 1, you've got the card of just breathe, feeling overwhelmed. So this is indicating that maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed at the moment, and the card's telling you that all you can do is focus on the things that you do have control over. So breathing is one of those things. Trying to remain calm, trying to get control over your emotions. Now, you may not be able to control the situation that's going on around you that could feel overwhelming, but you can control how your body responds to that energy. You've got a lot of green cards on the table. Green cards really reflect health, your overall well-being as well. So we've got the card of creative energy, divine inspiration. So it's about really trying to boost your energy here. And you can see the boosting through the fingertips on these cards. So it's finding a way of making a small spark of energy into a large spark of energy. So it's amplifying the radiance that you have, amplifying the energy levels that you have broken down in the most basic form. So let's get your first question, your first answer to your first question. We have a yes. Why not dance with destiny? So the answer to your first question is a yes. So continuing on with your positive pick a card reading, group 1. Picking up your energy, divine inspiration, doing this through things that inspire you, looking at things that you love, that you're passionate about, finding some creative energy that inspires you, but also makes you feel like you want to grow or improve, or looking at things that inspire you to do better, inspire you to get motivated. That's the big word that I was looking for there, motivation. It's your energy level needs a pick me up. So it's a picking up the level of motivation that you have for life in general. Now, your health could be a contributing factor to this energy. So maybe your health has been down a little, you've felt run down, you've felt like either the situations around you have been draining on your energy and your health. So we've got 2 cards. We've got energy and health. So the overwhelming situation, whatever's going on around you, is affecting both your energy but also your well-being and health. So focus on only the things that you can control. One of these things is your nutrition and putting yourself first as far as healing. Make healing a big priority. Make your well-being, your motivation, your energy levels, make that a top priority. It's saying do it now, don't wait. Don't wait. You need to pay attention now to your health, to your well-being, to your energy levels before they get any worse, before you start feeling more lethargic or start feeling unmotivated. So if you're not at that stage of unmotivation, it's saying you need to pay attention to your body right now, because you'll get to a point where you could feel overwhelmed or unmotivated because of the level of your energy. So focus on what you're consuming, what you're putting into your body to boost your health, to boost your energy. We also have the card of in the spotlight, your skills and your talents. So it's time to shine. So in order to shine, you want to be sparkling, you want to be radiant. So here it's really a big boost of energy coming your way. Let's pull your second answer. The answer to that one is no. So whatever your second question was, it's saying that it's highly unlikely at this time, whether that's related to your energy levels at the moment, or whether that's related to needing to put other things as a priority, being your well-being and your energy first. So it's not saying it's no permanently, but it is saying that maybe there's some priorities you need to put first. So here we've got this beautiful radiance of you shining, showing your skills, your talents, doing the things that you love, the things that you're good at, but really having that energy and that motivation to do that. Hopefully this resonates with you, group 2. I will see you again on the next reading. In group 2, let's take a look. Now, group 2, you've selected pick up your game, playing hard. So maybe you've been trying very hard lately. Maybe things seem difficult and challenging and you're hitting against some obstacles here. Maybe you need to lift your game here. Maybe you've been getting into sport a little bit more. Whatever this is, it's the reason you've selected this reading today. So let's pull your first card for your answers to your questions. And your first answer is yes, the cards are saying go for it. Now, reading into your cards here, group 2, we have got perspective, see the situation a little bit differently. So maybe even if it's related to your question that you've asked where it says yes, go for it, it may just be just a little bit different than what you're expecting it to be. So you be open to how it happens or how you go ahead with it, because things may change just a little bit. But looking at the situation on a practical level from a different point of view or a different perspective, it's changing to be a more favourable outcome. So looking at the glass half full rather than the glass half empty, changing the way you see the situation or the perspective of whatever's going on around you. It's saying you need to have more gratitude for the things that you do love and appreciate in your life. The more you focus on the things that you're grateful for, the more of those things you're going to have. So the universe responds by what you are thinking about. So where your attention goes, that's where the energy flows. So if you're thinking about all the things in your life that you love and you're grateful for, and you're repeating that over and over again, then Spirit will send you much more of that. But they want to go bigger. They're saying dream big, chase your dreams here, go bigger. So of course, you have to do the gratitude. You have to think about glass half full, being a positive perspective, but also are grateful for everything that you have in a positive way. And then things are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. The more you do this, the bigger your dreams will be, the more likely you're going to achieve them as well by having the right attitude. So this is attitude and perspective, changing your attitude to be more grateful for the things that you've got. You're getting a lot more of that, chasing your dreams. You've got some big dreams coming and you're going to be able to, and because we've got that high demand, that popularity, let's pause, let's get your next answer. Your second answer here is no, not on this timeline. So you're going to be, okay, so no, not on this timeline, not with the glass half empty. Yes, with the glass half full. So you will be in high demand. You will be popular. You will be achieving big, but you have to change your perspective first. So that's what it means by not on this timeline, not on a timeline where you're looking at the challenges, the problems, the issues, or seeing the glass as half empty. Once you change your perspective and start thinking about how what you're grateful for and all the great things in your life, and changing that perspective, then yes, that timeline also changes. And then yes, your big dreams will come true. You will be in high demand, popular, which means you're going to be successful in whatever it is that your goals are. Hopefully this resonates with you, group 2, and I'll see you on the next reading. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what the cards are saying for you. Now, you have selected this group because you're looking at maybe a crossroads. You're feeling like you're coming up to a change of direction or something about a decision coming your way. Part of this is about you taking responsibility, taking control, and taking your power back. So let's pause and take your first answer, group 3. We've got no. Even the cards are confused. So right now at this moment, while your power is elsewhere and you're not sitting on your throne in your full potential and full power, the answer is no. So we'll see where we go further along as we work through these cards, group 3. So we're saying, take your power back here. You need to be responsible for your actions. You need to be responsible for the way your mind thinks. That inattention, that struggle, that mind problems, you need to get that sorted out. Get that mind chatter sorted out. Take control of that. But also realize how valuable you are. This is a card of sitting in your upright position, being a queen or a king sitting in the upright position. So it's about putting your crown back on, taking your power back. Where you should be in control, you need to be in control. You're the one responsible for all actions and all directions that you take. Don't let other people influence you, or don't let scenarios or just the situation in general drift you in one direction. You really need to be taking control here about your direction. You make the choices here. But we've got a lot of mind struggle. We've got inner chatter going on. This chatter is saying it's making you more confused. So you need to find a way to be able to get clarity in your mind. You could be meditating on it, getting more sleep. You could be breath work, whatever it is. It's this, you have to do something to clear the mind chatter, because it's making it really challenging for you to be able to get control of this situation, to know the best direction to take. Spirit is saying the best direction is the one that you're going to consciously choose. You're going to be in control and make this decision. You're not going to be swept away by whatever the scenario is and just go with the flow. You must be in control of this situation. But you have to have more clarity in your mind here. Next, we have taking things to the next level. So let's pull your next card, your next question. We've got a yes. Now you're on the right frequency. So this leveling up energy, it's saying yes. Now you're on the right frequency to have things go your way, to be making the right direction, to having information and clarity over your choices. Now, there could be learning experiences coming from this. It says you'll grow from this experience, but I feel also in a way that leveling up and growing is meaning that you're going to the next level. So for some of you, it could definitely mean that it's a learning experience. You will learn from this situation. But because we've got growing and leveling up, this is growth and expansion. So you are taking things to the next level, but you have to have this mind in check. You have to be able to have more clarity over you making the decisions. Once you work out exactly what you want, now this is intention, once you know what your intention is and you have a nice clear stream of intention in your mind, the universe will know exactly what you want. And that's when they're going to say, yes, that's the frequency that the universe wants you in. They want you in clarity. They want you to have clear intention. The signals that you're putting out at the moment, they're all over the place. Spirit doesn't know what direction or what to manifest in your life because your stream coming out of your mind is not clear. So they're saying that get clarity. Be very, very domineering or very controlling, very clear in what direction or intention you're having. Where do you want to be? Put that out there and the universe is going to take you there. You're going to level up, growth and expansion. Thank you so much for joining me, Group 3. I'll see you on the next reading. Back, Group 4. I'm loving your colors. They're so beautiful, positive. It's vibrant. There's really great energy here for you, Group 4. Now I'm getting the optimism card. First of all, this is the one you've chosen today. So this is indicating that you're trying to shine, you're trying to be optimistic, you're trying to have a positive attitude here. Perhaps you're growing in radiance. It is saying there's been a lot of effort in this area, or that you need to make an effort in this area. Now I feel like whatever it is that you've been working towards, you're growing your skills, you're growing your potential here. So you're working towards something. Now, whether this is a new career, a new project, it could be new education, there's something you're working towards, putting a lot of energy in. So putting attention in. So energy flows where attention goes. So I see you putting a lot of attention in one thing, a lot of energy, a lot of effort into something, growing your skills to increase your potential. But I do see you doing well. You've got this optimistic card. The future looks bright for you because of how hard you're working. You're putting in the effort. You're doing the right things mentally. You're doing the right things physically. Whatever this is for you, it does feel mental and it does feel physical because of these two cards here. But it's saying this is where you will shine. Now, let me pull your first card. Your first yes and no card is a no. Spirit just said, nope. So here it is saying something around this situation here is a no. There's a no answer here. Now, maybe you're not working hard enough. Maybe you've got to step back a moment and do a little bit of groundwork here. So with this scenario and these cards on this first half, it's saying that you've got to grow your skills a little bit first. So maybe there's something that's got to occur here education-wise, or something involves a little bit more groundwork, foundation work, hard work, boots on the ground kind of hard work. Put in that effort first, and then Spirit may have a different result for you. But at the moment, whatever this question is, it says there's a little bit more work to do here, a little bit more groundwork, foundation work, or a little bit more growing skills or education or knowledge here. Coming up into the emotional sector. We've got your physical sector, your mental sector, and now your emotional sector. So what's going on with your emotions here? It's a time of healing. So we're getting those emotions in check now. We're getting those emotions balanced. So maybe there's a scenario somewhere around you where have been feeling a little bit up and down with your emotions. Maybe you've been feeling flat, melancholy. Maybe you've been feeling down. Maybe you've been actually just upset by a certain situation. It says your heart's mending. So maybe you're healing your emotions here, but it's saying that you don't wait, do it now. Let's see what the card reveals for you here. We've got another no on the table for you, group 1. So maybe you're asking in a way that is different to the way you are asking. The cards are choosing you. Let's see what that says. It says the cards are ghosting you. Sorry, I couldn't read it upside down, so I had to turn it around because for me it's backwards. The cards are ghosting you. So do you feel like things aren't working out? It's not the cards here that's ghosting you. It's opportunities, I feel, that may be ghosting you. Do you feel like you're being passed over, overlooked? There's an energy here of you're working so hard. I see you're working hard. You're growing your skills. You're trying to get better, but you feel like you're being overlooked in some way. So it's saying keep going, do it now, don't wait, keep working through your mental, physical, and emotional responsibilities or healing that's coming up. Now, it does feel like situations are not going to always be exactly like they are now. I feel it's beautiful energy. I have to say the energy here is beautiful. It feels calm. It feels content, but it feels like there's a lot of work going on in the background, or lot of work that you're doing on yourself. You could be doing shadow work. You could be doing working for the future. We've got this time card saying that the effort you put in now will be a yes, even though right now it's a no. Things aren't lining up right at this moment. They will in the future. You've got optimism for the future. Optimism for the future you see here on the two end cards. In the middle, it feels like there's too much work going on. There's too many things you've got to focus on right now, and you need to be focusing on these things. So you need to put in the effort, build the foundations. You need to grow your skills here and get better at whatever it is that you're doing. And you need to work on those emotional ups and downs, or a little bit of healing to your current situation or what you've actually been through in the past. So this feels like past energy. So what you've been through, you need healing from. You need to do a bit of inner work, a bit of shadow work, and then you'll have this beautiful optimism in the future. It feels definitely optimistic for the future, even though right now you're working on yourself. There's work to do here before you can think about the next step forward. Hopefully this resonates with you. You understand what it is, and I will see you again on the next reading.